Hey everybody, it's me, Tom Engelberger, author of The Strange Case of Origami Yoda, the whole Origami Yoda series and all that. 10 years ago is when this book was coming out, and who knew back then that someday we would have not just Origami Yoda, but Baby Origami Yoda? Or is that Origami Baby Yoda? I'm not sure which it is, but I'll show you how to fold it either way. Oh man, I was so excited when I saw this little guy pop up in The Mandalorian, and I know everybody else was too. And if you really just want to make a quick Baby Yoda, all you really need to do is the old-fashioned EZ Yoda that we've been making for years around here. It's the 5-fold Yoda. We used a 6th fold to give it the white the white little bodysuit that he has there. I'll just show you how to fold this real quick. You can skip this if you're an old-time super folder that already knows all this stuff. But what you do is you start with your paper, green side up. And it's okay if it's green on both sides. You're going to take the bottom. You're going to fold it up like that. Then you flip things over. Now you fold it into your paper into thirds. You're just going to fold one side across like that. Fold the other side across like that. And now you should have something that looks like a chubby lightsaber. What you're going to do now, you're going to find this loose corner that's up at the top. You're going to pull that loose corner over to one side, but not folding the little robe. Like that. And then you're going to take the other loose corner, fold it over to the other side. Not folding the robe. Let's see, there we go, like that. Now you should have something that looks like this. Then you're just going to fold the top down, making sure you're saving room. You're folding it down enough so there's enough room to draw Origami Yoda's face on there. Or in this case, Origami Baby Yoda's face on there. So there you have it. That's the easy way to do it. Of course, I wanted to go a little further, not too far, of course, because we never do anything that's super difficult origami. I'm not an origami master. I'm just a Star Wars fan that likes to have a lot of fun with origami. So I definitely wanted to have his little jumpsuit. Well, I don't even know what you call this little outfit that Baby Yoda wears, but it's adorable, of course. And it's got this little collar and this little part that sticks out to the side. I knew we wanted to have that much. So, are you ready to see how to fold that? So if you can't find a piece of paper that's green on one side and brown on the other, you can do this whole thing just by putting 2 pieces of origami paper together like that. Now, I'm going to show you just how to do it with just the green paper, just to make things a little simpler. Just a little bit trickier with the brown paper. It's still really not too tricky. All right, the first thing we're going to do, if I can ask Baby Yoda to step aside for 1 second here. I'm going to put this down, make some nice folds. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fold the bottom up. Not all the way, but a little farther than we did when we did the EZ Yoda. Okay, like that. Then we're going to take this, fold this down to the bottom. Okay, now remember, this is still pretty easy. I don't want to make things too complicated. That's really my goal, is always make origami that's doable. So now we're going to take the bottom. We're going to fold that up a little bit like that. And you can probably see where we're headed there. That's going to be the collar. That's going to be the body part. Okay, now we're ready to flip this over. Fold it just very similar to the way we did EZ Origami Yoda a minute ago. Okay, so we're going to take one side here. Fold it over like that. And we're going to take the other side and fold it over like that. Okay. That looks about right. Now, notice I'm not folding these perfectly into thirds. And in fact, you don't really want to fold it perfectly into thirds. It's just nearly in thirds. Okay. So we've got something that looks like this. Now we're going to fold one ear over like this. You see why I showed you the EZ Yoda, just in case you'd forgotten or you'd never done the EZ Yoda before. And then we take the other ear and fold it over like this. Okay, now here's one place where we're going to make a little difference. Notice I'm not folding all the way to those corners. And if you did, you might want to backtrack just a little bit. Just fold it back. It won't show up. Okay, just leave a little space there, okay? All right. In fact, now that we've got them, let's just go ahead and fold those tips up like that. And like this. Can you see what I did there? I just took those corners, that little green bit, and I just folded it back like that. It's just going to round Yoda's face out for us just a little bit. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to take Yoda's head, baby Yoda's head, and we're going to fold it down, and we want to fold it inside the robe. But if you try to do that, you'll see that it doesn't work. I can't really explain it, but it just doesn't fold in there the way we want it to. So, here's how we're going to do this. You're going to open this side up. Now, we're mostly looking at the bottom flaps here. We're going to open this up, and here we're going to open this side up, and we're going to make sure that this triangular part here stays down, and then we're opening up this little pocket in there. And this side is then going to fit down into that pocket. Okay, and when you close that up, it's actually going to help keep our Origami Yoda together. So it's actually pretty useful, and as you can see here, it's giving us the right shape for that buckle. In fact, to make it look even better, if you want to, this one's a little trickier, but if you want to, you can take this piece here below the buckle and fold it back a little ways, and it'll cause this to fold in there, and you're just going to have to sort of squash that down, and when you do this, now you've got that little buckle sticking out. It's adorable, isn't it? No wonder everybody fell in love with him. Alright, here we go. We're going to fold this down like this. We're going to make sure we're folding it down far enough so that we can tuck Origami Baby Yoda safely inside of his little jumpsuit. See how I'm going to make sure these tuck in. Those corners we felt that we folded down earlier should help us out. Tuck it in on this side. There we go. Alright, so that's basically Origami Baby Yoda. But if you want to go a little step further, you're going to have a chance to shape these ears. Always one of the most fun parts of folding Origami Yodas is having a chance to shape the ears. You're going to actually do this. We're breaking lots of origami rules when we do this. You're just going to force it down. You're going to squash it. You're going to bend this corner to lock it into place. And then you're going to wrinkle it, crinkle it, whatever you need to do to make it look cute and adorable. Just like the real baby Origami Yoda. Boy, I'm having a little trouble getting him to stay in his jumpsuit there. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're just going to okay, like this. Yep, see, we're just having to squash things. What's great about Yoda is that he's supposed to be wrinkly. If you were trying to do a stormtrooper and he looked all wrinkly, that wouldn't be great. But Yoda, he's supposed to be all wrinkly. If you've got a little white sticking out here, this is a great time to fix that. Just wrinkle it up, bend it so that's not showing. Oh, there he goes, guys. I think we got our baby Yoda. I think we just need one thing. We need to draw a face on there. I experimented with a couple different faces. As you know, I'm not a very good artist. I like to keep things super simple. So I'm just going to give him 2 ovals. And they're not quite circles. They're ovals. A cute little nose. And then a bemused expression. Let's see if I can pull that off here. Okay, well, I can barely even fill in an oval, so who knows if I'll be able to get a bemused expression. Alright. Does that give him a bemused expression? Well, I hope so. Hey, actually, that does look a little bit like Origami Yoda. Huh, that's not too bad. Guys, I hope you had fun folding with me. I appreciate it. Baby Yoda appreciates it. The Blurg appreciates it. You guys love the Blurg as much as I do, I'm sure. And if you want instructions for any of my books, or for any of the folds from my books, and in fact, lots of other folds, they're here on YouTube and they're at my website, origamiyoda.com. Everybody, thanks a lot, and you know, Origami Baby Yoda can't say what Origami Yoda usually says, which is, may the force be with you. Goodbye, everybody. I had a great time folding with you today. See you soon.